Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
Good evening, and welcome to Evening Prayer with New Thought Media Network. I am Reverend Dr. Sharri Johnson, and I am a member of the New Thought Media Prayer Team. Excuse me. We are a group of ministers and practitioners from around the world who have made a commitment to be here twice a day, 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m., for just one reason. And that reason is to pray with you, for you, and about you. So, there are some things we want to make sure you know we know. For instance, there is no such thing as a silly prayer. There is nothing that is too big or too little to pray about. And right on the heels of that one comes, there's a good possibility, let's face it, it's a probability that you're going to have a prayer request that does not come at 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Don't worry, we got you covered. We have an email address, prayer@ntmedia.org, that is available 24/7, 365. And the whole reason it's there is so that you can let us know what your prayer request is whenever it pops into your head or your heart, and then let it go because it's taken care of. And one of the reasons that we are able to do that and all of the other wonderful things that New Thought Media does is because of all the people who look for our website, ntmedia.org, locate that lovely little donate button and click on it. It gives us the power to expand our reach across the planet, to extend the teachings of New Thought, and to increase the offerings that we already have. So we really appreciate your generosity, your financial generosity, your spiritual generosity, and your love. And we return that love at least 110%. So, one of what we offer here at New Thought Media is called affirmative prayer. And what that means is that we do not beg God for anything. We don't try to change God's mind about how the universe works because we know that's a waste of energy. There is only one reason for prayer, and that reason is to change the conscious awareness of the person doing the praying. That means not only do we pray affirmative prayers, but we pray them in the first person. That way you can listen in the first person, with the ears of your heart. And let the words you hear, the prayers that come out, be your words in your prayer. As you become the prayer, you receive the benefit of the prayer. We're going to begin today with a reading from last month's Science of Mind magazine. It's called The Supreme, it's a reading from an article by Dennis Merritt Jones called The Supreme Irony. And when I read it, I knew it was the perfect reading for us. Consider the idea that we are each sent here for one singular reason, one purpose. And the irony is that that purpose is the same for every one of us. I am reminded of the saying, there is only one of us here. If we believe, as Ernest Holmes declared, that God is all there is, it could be no other way. When he wrote, what we are looking for We are looking with. Holmes gave us an insightful clue that our purpose is right in front of us 24/7. And if we are mindful, it's not that difficult to discern. For a deeper peek into your ultimate purpose, ponder the following and see if something stirs within you. Now, here's the irony. Imagine in the beginning, before we each arrived here from the ethers of the divine, God plucked from its own essence little individual globules of itself, and speaking to them said the following: soul beings, I am sending you on a mission. Your soul and soul purpose is to go to planet Earth and be me. To make this possible, I give you a uniform called a body, which is nothing more than a temporary carbon-based, biodegradable, disposable vessel from which you shall eject upon completion of your mission. I also give you a personality with which you will create many learning opportunities about how to be me in my highest vibration, unconditional love. Because this is a big job, you'll not be alone on your mission. I've sent 8 billion of you to be me. You'll know when you are being on purpose because you'll feel connected to something larger than yourself, which is me. Be mindful of that feeling. It's called passion, and it will tether you to your purpose in the present moment. I breathe the breath of my life into you because we are a team. We need each other to fulfill this purpose. Because I am the life principle that animates your being, you are my emissary, my divine delivery system. Therefore, your purpose is to be an open and willing vessel through which I flow into infinite and unique forms of expression. In an effort not to imitate other soul beings, I created you to be a one-of-a-kind ambassador because I don't need 2 of anything exactly the same, which would be a redundancy in a universe of infinite possibilities. My desire is for you to be me as only you can be. Now depart into the light and fulfill your unique purpose with passion. Oh, and by the way, when you arrive on Earth, you'll forget all about this conversation. Doesn't that just yank your chain a little bit? And it feels so real. So let's take that individual expression of divine passion into treatment. I'm going to invite you to just relax in your chair and allow the chair to support your body so that you can put all of your attention on your conscious awareness of the idea of what and who and whose you are. If it's comfortable, close your eyes. And if it's not, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter a bit. There is only one life, one presence, one power in the universe, and it is God, infinite, eternal, omnipresent, omnipotent, and unopposed. I am immersed in, suffused with, and supported by this presence at all times because I am an expression of God, created from the one life, through the one power, to express all that God is. I am one with the one eternally and completely. This is the absolute and immutable truth of my being. I know that I am one with God in all ways at all times, so I am sacred and perfect as an expression of the one. I know that I am unique and valuable with skills, abilities, and talents that no one else on earth has. And I know that the power of God, operating on the truth of my intention, always produces the highest and best results from my efforts. I claim this truth. I am wholly and completely unique and necessary to the unfolding of human evolution right here and right now. My efforts are driven by the inspiration of divine mind through my own individual consciousness to give the gift that I am to the benefit of all around me. And these efforts are recognized and accepted at their full value. I know that I am an expression of infinite love, and that love cannot help but express as abundance and success as I allow myself to be open to it. I'm grateful for the unfolding of self-love and self-appreciation that are now expressing as my experience. and I relax into my own sacred identity. I release my word now, fully confident that it is already established in divine mind and activated under the law that makes it manifest. It is done. I accept, I know, and so it is. Thank you so much for joining me this evening and giving me the opportunity to share this time with you. I hope that it has been the perfect ending to a beautiful day and the beginning of the best night's rest you've ever had. I also hope that you'll be back again, because New Thought Media Network is way more than just a morning and evening prayer kind of place. For instance, on Sundays, I'm going to show you this. On Sundays, we have 6 different centers that live stream their services to New Thought Media. We have programs that are music. We have programs that are classes. We have programs that are visioning, that are interviews, that are discussions. We have a little bit of everything for everybody. And if by some quirk there's something not there that would serve your spiritual growth, we have that covered too, because we have another email address, info@ntmedia.org. This one is 24/7, 365 available, just like the other one. But this one is so that you can share with us any inspiration that God sends to you instead of us. If you've got an idea for NT Media, let us know about it. And don't worry, 6 other people already heard that. Doesn't matter, because if the 6 other people didn't already tell us, you're very, very important. Even if they did tell us you're very important. But it's important for you to let us know about the idea, because how else are we going to get it and you be served by it? Also, on Tuesdays at lunchtime, if you don't have anything, huge and important to do, I have a program. It's called Global Focus Today on New Thought Media. And it is an interview program where I interview focus ministers from around the New Thought movement. Now, focus minister, as you might infer, is a minister who does not have a pulpit and a congregation, but instead has a special focus for their ministry. I've had ministers on who only work with animals. I've had ministers who only work with the unhoused or only with the incarcerated. I have one minister, this tickles me so bad. She only does weddings and memorials. That's all. Her entire ministry, weddings and memorials. And I have one pair of ministers. Well, I have a couple of partner team ministers, but I have one pair that their primary ministry is music. And oh, Lordy, is their music wonderful. It makes you laugh and it makes you cry and it makes you go, And you never know who's going to be here, because it's somebody different every week. And I have never failed to learn something I didn't already know from every single interview, even when they're coming back for the second or third time. I still learn something I didn't know before. So there's a good chance it could happen for you too. And so it might just be worth your while to give us a try. Noon at Central Time and 11 Mountain Time, which makes it 10 Pacific and 1 Eastern. Stop by, see what we've got to say. You might enjoy it. In the meantime, sweet dreams. Wake up refreshed and raring to go tomorrow. Bye-bye.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.